Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on ESPN. We'll keep an eye on Tiki Barber. Nearly 1,700 yards from scrimmage last year, but a couple of fumbles here and there. He still will get a lot of looks here. Chicago, New York, now.
Well, the fans definitely look pumped up and ready for today's game. Hi, and welcome to Giant Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. Here with me in the booth, my longtime associate, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, this game has got a playoff atmosphere with a chance at the #1 spot in the division at stake.
Well, the pressure's on, Dan. You better believe it. Can secure #1 in their division with a win. And with these kind of matchups, it all comes down to rhythm. Whatever team can establish an offensive and defensive rhythm earliest will come away with the win.
And now let's go down to the coin toss. And we're ready. Edinger kicks it off to begin the game. Joyce decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled hard at the 20.
Delvin Joyce got out.
Barber picked up about 7 and Briggs takes him down back at 10 yards to go. Toomer reels in the football, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
One-on-one on this play and beats his man. He executed that pass pattern perfectly and made the catch. Nice reception. Nope, they couldn't.
Warner just rifles this one, and it falls incomplete.
Willie Ponder looked like he was.
Thomas takes his first carry of the game and chews up about 4 on the play. Grossman fires this one over the middle, and it's off, incomplete. Barber has his number called on 1st down and chews up about 4 on the play. Snags the dart right sideline, and he's just barely past. Warner rifles it out left side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther in that situation.
That will end the first quarter. Grossman fires this one over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd. Booker catches it over the middle and is well past the markers for a first down.
3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
The balls are coming his way in the middle. Thomas gets the call again and will gain close to 6. Grossman throws a heater right sideline, and the ball is caught at the 26. Eventual bring up 1st down.
Marty Booker sticks close to the sidelines and racks up a bunch of yards.
Then he goes out of bounds well past the markers, I might add. Thomas dodges this one way out right and chews up about 4 on the play. Grossman zips it to the left sideline, and this one is incomplete.
David.
Whether the pass was caught inbounds.
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete. The catch was made prior to going out of bounds. 1st down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along. Thomas has his number called on 2nd down and picks up. Thomas gets the call again. The Giants take their first. Edinger from 19 yards, and they take the lead. Shockey makes the catch on the right sideline, and the big catch is made with daylight in front of him. 10, 5, tackle. tackled, and the clock will continue to run. It'll be 1st and goal.
Jeremy Shockey makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
A nice run after making the grab, and that's a big plus coming from your tight end.
Especially for him. He's not known.
Barber gets the toss and gets past the line. And touchdown!
When you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Nice kickoff there, Dan.
In our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Okay, Dana, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison, and as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Giants should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Kurt Warner would find his target on this one. The Bears midway through the second. The Bears with the ball at the 38. Rex Grossman connected with his man on this one. That set up a no-brainer 20-yard field goal. Giants late into the second quarter. Giants back by 3. Jeremy Shockey was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. And that's where we'll leave this one. Giants are holding on to a lead 7-3. Now, let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Jeremy Shockey has taken over this game. So that'll do it.
Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Not a ton of action, but they're not out of it yet. Their D is playing.
Terrell grabs the fastball over the middle. Grossman sends it to the right side, and it's complete at the 44. Dragged down at the 43. Thomas gains 3 yards, and that will bring up 3rd down. Thomas gets the call on 3rd down and heads upfield, tackled at the 32. It will be 1st down.
First down.
Thomas takes it across the line of scrimmage and chews up about 4 on the play. Grossman throws a bullet, and the catch is made at the 15, and he's stopped right.
Grossman doesn't hold anything back with a dynamite toss. Worth another look.
He hits his man cold, way on the other side of the field. Boy, what an arm. Wade makes a tough catch, and he's in for the score.
In the pass despite nearly getting squeezed by 2 defenders.
There's the catch and the double coverage.
Hey, way to go out there. Good job. Nice play.
Barber gets the handoff and heads out right. Eventually shoved out at the 31. That will bring up 1st down. Warner gets some air under this pass, and it's complete at the 41. Chased down at the 39. 1st down.
Jeremy Shockey had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes there, it'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Bears with a small lead, 10-7. Shockey makes a nice catch, and they get the 1st on 3rd and long.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Urlacher crushes him behind the line at the 24-yard line. Warner rifles it out left side, and it's complete. Short of the markers, however. That will bring 4th down. 4 yards to go. Bryant kicks it from 32 yards, and it's good. Grossman zings it to the right side, and the reception is made past the markers for a...
Hey, I like those stats. Great receiving yards.
Clark catches it over the middle and gets past the markers for a first down. Gets the sack. Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock will continue to run. Catches the lob over the middle, and he's got the first. The clock Barber, the Giants take a timeout. Warner throws a heater right sideline, and it's intercepted. No one in front of him. Touchdown!
Jerry Azuma picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
That touchdown will give them the lead late in the game. Warner throws this on a rope, and it's complete. 10. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games postgame show. I'm Chris Berman. The Bears stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll start this one off late in the third quarter. Rex Grossman would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 12-yard touchdown for the Bears. The Bears take their first lead in the half and go up by 3. The Giants answer right back. Kurt Warner is back to throw here. Who says tight ends are for blocking? Good hands that time. That set up a 32-yard field goal. Game tied 10-all. Jerry Azuma is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Giants have it off an interception. Kurt Warner would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bears edge out a win, 17-10. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Rex Grossman is down on the field with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You transcended the competition today, and you won a close game today. What gave you guys the edge today?
Man, to be honest, we just believed in each other, and we believed in what we're trying to do as a team. Man, fortune smiled upon us, and we were able to triumph in the end.
Chris, back to you.
Thanks for tuning in.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Browns squeak to a 1-point victory. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Bills pick up win number 7. The Broncos won this contest, but will stay at the second place in the AFC West. Darius Thompson had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Bears, Giants. Jerry Azuma was able to step in front of this pass and pick one off, but he wasn't done there. The Bears win this one by the final score of 17-10. Terrell Owens caught 4 TD passes and helped his Eagles beat the Steelers. Right on the Mississippi River in St. Louis, we had the Rams edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. Over at 3Com Park, we had the 49ers lose by 6 points. Raiders, Panthers. Muhsin Muhammad is always a guy to look for when you're at the 10-yard line, as they are right now. Here's the snap, the lob, touchdown. The Panthers go on to win this by the final score of 23-21. The Cowboys accumulated over 150 return yards in their win at Paul Brown Stadium. The Lions won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Jaguars. The Colts lost this one, but will stay at number 1 in the AFC South. Chiefs, Buccaneers. Johnny Morton Salts is so dangerous inside the red zone. And call signals at the 5, and there it is, a quick post, a slant touchdown. The Chiefs win this one by the final score of 28-17. And last but not least, we had the Saints come away victorious.
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Lance Schulters will be on the sidelines for a while, so this defense will need to do some reshuffling in his absence. A hairline fracture of the arm is the initial report, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. In front of you, we've got the NFC list, and as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Nick Barnett sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. It's a broken arm, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. Now the big story of the day. Lance Schulters is going to be watching from the sidelines for a while, as his injury will deal a major blow to this team. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
So we're more or less at the midpoint of our season, things starting to take shape just a bit in our playoff race. Here's the men that got my prime-time players game balls. If they get their way, we will see them come postseason. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.